Welcome to this lesson on circuit design with Arduino Nano. My name is Mr. Ayo and we'll be looking at the Arduino Nano in the Dr. Brain kit, and then we'll be evaluating all the components of the Dr. Brain kit. Let's go! This module covers the basics of circuit design and coding. We will learn to program electronic devices using the PictoBlox programming environment in a fun-filled manner. You also learn to demonstrate and develop a basic knowledge in circuit design and coding. And at the completion of this module, you will build a social distance alert device. For this lesson, our topic is Introduction to Circuit Design. Now, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the components of the Dr. Brain kit and list and explain the components of the Dr. Brain kit. The components of the Dr. Brain kit are an Arduino Nano, a breadboard, LED lights, jumper wires, resistors, a push button, a buzzer, USB cable, and ultrasonic sensor. Now let's look at the uses of this part and explain how they function in our kit to create an amazing project that we really want to show off. The Arduino Nano is an open source platform used for developing electronics projects. It consists of both a physical circuit board and a piece of software that runs on your computer to program the microcontroller. The breadboard. For the positive and negative column, current flows along the top and bottom and are used for connecting the power source. For the row labeled A to E and F to J, current flows across the rows as shown in the diagram. The breadboard is used to connect different components in the circuit together so electricity can run through them. LED lights. LED light is a light bulb that gives off light when electric current goes through it. LED stands for light emitting diode. Jumper wires. Jumper wires are used to allow electric current to move from one place to another. There are two kinds of jumper wires, the male and the female. The male has a pin at the ends, while the female has holes at the end. There are some jumper wires that have both male and female at the end. You can identify them because one part has a pin and the other part has the hole. But generally, the jumper wire with holes at both ends is the female jumper wire, while the jumper wire with a pin at both ends is the male jumper wire. The 100 ohms resistor. The 100 ohm resistor is an electronic component that limits the amount of current in a circuit. Resistors can do this in various degrees of limitation, which is called ohms. The push button. The push button is a switch that works when you press it. It can be used to control whether a project should be on or off. Now the buzzer. The buzzer is a device that produces sound when an electric current is passed through it. The long leg in the buzzer is the negative, which is called the cathode, while the short leg is the positive, which is called the anode. Now, a universal serial bus, which we popularly call a USB. A USB is a connection cable used to transfer programming code from the software on a computer to the Arduino Nano. Now let's look at the ultrasonic sensor. The ultrasonic sensor converts electricity to sound waves. It uses sound waves to determine the distance of an object. Now we have looked at all the different kits and all the different components in the Dr. Brain kit. Let's take a short quiz. Mention two components of the Dr. Brain kit. What component would you use to convert electricity to sound waves? Now, what have we learned in this lesson? In this lesson, we have been able to identify the components of the Dr. Brain kit and then been able to list and explain the components of the Dr. Brain kit. Now, as a build-up to your next class, you'll begin to create amazing projects with your Dr. Brain kit. And I'm very sure now you know what these components are and what they're used for. Get set! We'll be building amazing projects with our Dr. Brain kit.